YouTube once again. RC here. I guess you call these vlogs when you talk to people, so I'm making a vlog again. And I wanted to talk about the Racheals challenge, okay? I don't know if y'all have heard of it or not, but it's really popular throughout schools and stuff. The story behind it is that, I don't know it all, but I know the gist of it, I guess you could say. There's a girl named Rachel, something with an S. I know her last name starts with an S, I think. And that's why it's Racheals Challenge, because it's Rachel. But anyways, she went to a school called Columbian High School, and what happened was there was these two guys, okay, and they decided that they were going to put bombs in the cafeteria, right? And when the bombs went off, they were going to shoot the people that came out of the cafeteria. Well, the bombs didn't go off like they planned, so they just started shooting people outside, and Rachel was one of the first people to die, okay? So after they had killed Rachel and some other people outside, I guess, they went inside into the library where Rachel's brother was, and they started shooting people in the library. Rachel's brother and two of his friends were underneath the table, and the two guys went over there and shot two of her brother's friends, but one of them was black, and they had picked on him about his race and being African American and whatnot before they shot him. So the last thing he heard was a bunch of racial slurs. After that, they went to the cafeteria and shot some people, and then they shot themselves. Alright, but altogether, I think 12 or 13 people died, including 2 teachers, I think. And then, afterwards, they had done, like, research on it, or something like that, and they found that Rachel had kept journals during school that she would write in, and her diaries, and drawings and stuff like that, and in her journals and stuff like that, it said that she never thinks she would live that long, and that she was going to make an impact on the world, therefore Racheals Challenge. Rachel's dad had got a phone call from this guy that lived in Ohio saying that I had a dream about something after I went to the Racheals Challenge meeting or assembly, and what I saw was a pair of eyes with tears coming out of it, and when the tears would hit the ground, this rose was growing, okay? And he asked the dad, does that mean anything to you? And Dad said, no, it doesn't ring a bell. But later on, after going through more of Rachel's stuff, they had found a journal from school that she drew in, and there was a pair of eyes in the top left corner, and there were 13 tears coming down, and it hit this rose, and it made it look like the rose was growing, I guess you would say. So, I guess 13 tears would symbolize the 13 people that died, okay? Because there's 13 people that died and 27 people that were injured. So, that's pretty creepy. I was pretty freaked out. During the assembly and stuff like that, it was really touching because the speaker and stuff like that got into it, and we got to see clips of the high school shootings and stuff like that. We didn't see anyone die, but we saw the guys, they were shooting their guns off and stuff. It was really sad. I cried. They even had a spray at the end, and they were like, just make sure you hug the ones you love, because you don't know if your brother or your sister would be there tomorrow. So that's when I really started crying. All I could think about was going down there, grabbing the mic from the dude, and telling my brother and sister to get down there so I could hug them. It was that touching. Afterwards, they had to sign up for the club. It's called the FOR Club, F-O-R, Friends of Rachel is what it stands for. The FOR Club, and you would get to meet up like every other week or so like that, and get together and see how y'all want to make y'all schools better, and stuff like that. Well, tons of people signed up, but they only picked 100 or 150 students randomly from the people that signed up. Me and my brother and my sister all got picked to be in it, so we all went to it, and we all got in groups, and we all talked about how to make the school better, and then we talked about what part of the thing that made the most impact on us, not just me, on us, and stuff like that. And I was talking about how the prayer reached out mainly to me, because that's what really broke me down. And what also reached out to me is that it's sad because none of them people got to get out of their high school years, and just like that, like a car accident, they were gone. It is really sad. But yeah, I seriously encourage y'all on taking the Racheals challenge. It changes lives, like for real. Like I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the train is going by because we live next to a train. We're actually in the middle of 2 trains. But yeah, so the train's going by. I'm gonna keep talking anyways, but I don't remember where I was. Well, I encourage you all on taking the Racheals challenge. It's really it changes lives. Like it touched my life. Like I don't look at people the same. I don't judge anybody anymore. Like I used to judge people a lot, but now I see that that's wrong to do. Just because the way they dress and stuff like that, they're still human beings. So that's how it is. But the train, I swear. But anyways, Rachel always thought she was gonna make an impact on the world, and she did with her Racheals challenge. And on the back of her dresser, or it was on something, she had traced her hand and wrote inside the hand, "This is Racheals," her last name's handprint, and my hand will touch the hearts of millions. Well, it touched mine, and I'm pretty sure it touched a whole bunch of others. So, it's true. But I encourage y'all to take on the Racheals challenge, and have a nice day. It's RC, out.